It's another milestone for the MACC Fund. This weekend, the fundraising organization that helps kids with cancer will hold its 25th Trek 100 event.
Charles Benson will be along for the ride, and he shares the story.
The first Trek 100 had about 350 riders. That was 25 years ago. This year, they expect more than 2,200.
It's just nice to spend that time with everybody.
Pete and Lisa Schroffnagel and Team Christopher are riding the Trek 100 again this year, leading the way to help fight childhood cancer.
You know, everybody kind of roots for you. They know a lot of people know our story.
Christopher's story would break any parent's heart, but it hasn't broken the Schroffnagel's hope in finding a cure. In 2011, Christopher was diagnosed with brain cancer when he was just 7 years old. He was on the hard road to recovery until he relapsed and passed away a year later.
It's incumbent on us in our community to try to raise money for the children, so to try to beat this cancer.
That's why Pete will be cruising for Christopher on a Trek bike designed by his son. Team Christopher has raised more than $100,000 for Midwest athletes against childhood cancer, better known as the MACC Fund.
With organizations like the MACC Fund, that's the only way these kids get research money and drugs that are going to be specifically targeted for pediatric cancer.
Well, John, can you believe 25 years for the Trek 100?
No.
Former Bucks player and current broadcaster John McLaughlin co-founded the MACC Fund 38 years ago. He's often asked one question about the fund's success.
Did you see this? Did you see the fact that we've now given $50 million? We've given, not raised, we've given $50 million. I said I didn't have that kind of vision. You know, only God has that kind of vision.
The money goes to research. Cure rates for childhood cancer have climbed from 20% in the mid-70s to 80% today, according to the MACC Fund.
But the important thing is, Charles, are the cure rates, and we're closing in on 100%, and that's my goal and the goal of the doctors.
And the goal for Team Christopher.
If we can improve treatments for these kids, for any family going forward, and that's our goal.
And so far, the Trek 100 has raised $12 million for the MACC Fund. Charles Benson, today's TMJ4.
Very important.